All right, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Double honors to our apostles and elders, the great millstone. And Shalom to all the Akim out there preaching his word in truth and sincerity. So this is the update video on the Wisconsin microchip thing. I'm sure you brothers have heard about and all. So like this article basically showing them like actually at the job, they had a party when they actually got the chip or whatnot. So and then it's like they bring it out on the news again, like it was mentioned on the news, and then they bring it up on the news again when they had the actual implementation of it. This article was written, I believe, yesterday. Published the first of this month, so it was written yesterday, and they basically had a little party and all to celebrate the people who wanted to take the chip. They had the little party celebrating that, and they just basically go showing you that it's going to be a cool thing. Like it's a type of thing that they're pushing out there right now to just introduce, but then it's going to get to a point to where now that's like the new hip thing to do. It's going to be something cool. Everybody got it. They're going to really have chip parties, like big parties, where only people, it's exclusive for only people that have a chip, or just doing certain things that's all geared towards the chip to make you want to go and get that, which is the mark of the beast written in the Revelations, man. But I'm gonna play this video real quick and then get some scriptures.
Wisconsin offering employees microchips to replace ID badges. It's hosting a chip day party to implant the devices in the employees. And our guy Ron Mott is at the party. Hey, Ron, how is it?
Hey, Hoda and Matt, good morning to you both. We all know people complain that their companies treat them like machines. Well, 3 Square Market is sticking it to their folks today using these needles. Now, let me show you first what this microchip looks like. It is about the size of a grain of basmati rice. So Patrick here is the CIO. Andy is a licensed body piercer, so let it rip. We're going to see this now. I got it. I can't look. I can't look. Needle is in. Chip is in.
Bingo.
Not very much blood at all. Patrick, how'd that feel?
Better than get my wisdom teeth out.
Okay, and you're still conscious.
Yeah, I'm great.
Melissa got chipped yesterday, but you had to be talked into doing this. How long did it take you to say yes to this?
I was a little hesitant at first, but I had 7 days to think about it, and once I learned the facts, there was no question in my mind.
Okay, one last thing we want to show you over here, Hoda and Matt. Go ahead, Steve. They can buy their goodies here in the break room by just using their hand. Real quickly, he's going to get a Kit Kat bar. And it's paid for $1.06, guys. So the question again, as we asked you last week, are you ready to be chipped, guys? Let's send it back to you.
Wow.
I'm kind of I don't know that I would do it.
No?
Would you do it?
I don't, for the convenience of it,
Yeah.
maybe?
Maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not for a Kit Kat bar.
Mercedes.
Maybe for a Klondike. Certainly not a Kit Kat.
Rob, thanks. Hey, let's go to Dylan. Dylan's got more. You've been asking folks about it.
We've asked on Twitter, would you be willing to have a microchip implanted? And not surprisingly, 93% said no. What's wrong with this? It's easy to keep around.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. You know what you do? You go by the Kit Kat machine and you shake someone's hand and put it next to it. You charge them.
That's right, you just bought me a Kit Kat.
You see how they making a big joke out of it and all? Like, are you ready to get your chip in your hand? That's basically good. That's like they gonna basically be doing that everywhere soon. Like now it's got out there in the media. They had this on the news. Like you never before seen like jobs actually giving it out to their employees like willingly. And then you heard the other Edomite chick. She was saying that she had to be coerced into taking it. At first she was like no, but then she got persuaded to taking it. And that's gonna be a lot of people. The ones who were like on the fence about it, saying they're iffy or whatnot. If you don't have any faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you just gonna give in and then let the next person persuade you into taking it, whether it's your woman, your boss, or whatever perfect purpose it may be. If you're not fully persuaded in your mind and believe in the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you're gonna take that mark of the beast, which is the chip, man. And that's what it's going. That's why in Revelations 13 and 16 it tells you that you can't buy or sell without that. And you seen the dude, he on the actual video, he bought him Snickers with it. So it's not no religion. It's not dealing with the white woman or any of that other bug out shit that people say. You seen it live on that video right there. The dude actually bought, so even though it's low level, buying some candy or whatever, but you're actually able to buy and sell with that chip in your hand, get access to certain things or whatnot. And it's just going to get to the point to where they pushing it more and more into other businesses. And then it's going to become the new standard. Like, okay, we got to make sure everybody got this for whatever reason. Like Esau always do, just coming up with a reason for that, for you to have to get that. Right now, it's just getting introduced to desensitize people to it. So then you don't think that it's a bad thing. And then you're going to be seeing like your friends have it. You might see a woman that you like have it. Like, you know, you're going to start seeing everyone else getting it and then making it look like it's something cool to have. When it's not, man. Because if you receive that mark of the beast, you're going to receive destruction. All right? And the scripture I'm going to get first is Romans 12:2. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable, perfect will of Yahweh. Yeah, don't be conformed to this world, man, because they trying to conform everybody to accepting that chip, man. They accepting the ways of Esau, like Esau been doing. You got everybody accepting these trannies and faggots, all right? All this other demonic shit that he pushes out. He has everybody out here accepting that. They're conformed to the ways of Esau, all right, to the ways of this demonic society. But you're not supposed to be like that, man. You're supposed to be contrary to this society, because this society is contrary to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, all right? Because these people, they're they basically, they're all like following, just followers, all right? Nobody's leaders in this society. Everybody's just followers, man. Yeah, this Isaiah 5:20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil. And that's exactly what they're doing. They're calling the mark of the beast something good when it's actually something evil according to the scriptures, man. In Revelations, the 13th chapter, it tells you that you can't buy or sell without that. And that mark is actually talking about an incision. They're going into your flesh, it's sticking a chip in there. They're making a literal incision in your flesh, putting that into you. All right? You're basically, you're really just basically becoming you already are a property of the lease, but you're really just branding yourself like you're fully accepting that. All right? It says, woe to them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. And that's exactly what the elites are doing, man. They trying to set up their agendas so that they can push this shit by the end of the year. Because we're getting closer to the end of the year. We already in the 8th month. So it's like 4 more months and then this year is over with. So they're trying to set it up to where they already got that market of beast is already out there. Like a lot of the companies going to be having it. And then it's going to be more to a point to where instead of it being voluntary, now it's going to be mandatory. Like you can't even get a job now, or you can't do anything down there in society without it. And you can see that the society is really close to that point, because when an economic collapse happen or anything, what's going to be the next thing that you got to use for currency or whatnot? It's going to be the chip, digital currency. Like they got the Bitcoin or whatnot. People aren't going to accept cash anymore, because the cash can be stolen by like people selling drugs or just be taken from you. So their excuse is going to be like, instead of getting robbed for your money or whatnot, why don't you just get the chip in your hand, and then you don't have to worry about none of that. You'll be safe, this and that, whatever their excuse may be. And that's how the elites are going to come, man. But you gotta know that if Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is dealing with you, then you're going to know that you should know that this is the mark of the beast that's written in the scriptures, man. But if the Lord isn't dealing with you, you're going to take that. All right, and then what you're going to take next is destruction, man. You're going to be destroyed for receiving that mark. All right. Yeah, this is Matthew 7:13. Enter ye in at the straight gate, which is that path of difficulty. For wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. And that's how it's going to be with this mark of this beast. All right. People in this society are brought up to be followers and not leaders, and they're going to follow in that broad path of everyone else going on that trend. You're going to start seeing more and more people getting it, and then now you're going to be looked at as the weirdo if you don't take it, because everybody else has it. So you're going to be following that broad path into destruction, man, because everybody else, they're just like sheep, all right? They're just dumb sheep, all right? Just following whatever they told. Esau tell you to take this medication for that, you take it. Then you got side effects. Esau tell you to go do this, you do that. Then everything has a negative thing that happens to whatever he tells you to do. Whatever he says is cool to do is something that's going to have a bad outcome to it. And people always listen to Esau no matter what, just because they're dumb. All right, the simple believe every word, man. And these people are simple in this society, and that's why they're going to accept the mark of the beast and whatever Esau tells them. All right, but we're supposed to be in that straight gate, that path of difficulty, man. Because when we refuse the mark of the beast, we're going to be in hard times as well for not, because we're X'd out of society. It's going to get to the point to where everybody else got it, and they're normally functioning in society. If we don't got it, it's going to be harder for us. But we have that faith that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is going to take care of us, man. So this mark of the beast, though, man, you see, like, that video, they basically having a party. That was a little mini party at the job. And it's going to, this is just the beginning, all right? We got 4 more months to the year is over with. But you already see them pushing that on the news, you know, more often, including with other things going on in the news, World War III and whatnot. So all these different prophecies, you've seen everything getting lined up for the end of this place, man, end of the Babylon. All right. So just keep being on the watch and on the lookout for what's going on. And I'm going to keep on being on the lookout as well for any new information or updates coming out on the chip. So Lord willing, you know, the video is edifying. And with that, I'm going to give all praises again to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, double honors to our apostles and elders. And Shalom to the Akim out there preaching his word, truth, sincerity. We almost out of this thing, man. You see the prophecies are here, man. So just stay on your watch, all right? And you know, keep the faith. Shalom.